Hongliang Handcraft Cooperative in Shanxi Province is among the partners of Fairtrade. In 2006, they required for a higher wage due to the rising cost pressure. A second time happened this year, with a requirement of 40% increase of the original wage. Both requirements were passed after negotiation. Anthony said the requirements are understandable, considering factors like the rising cost of cotton and appreciation of renminbi. But price should still remain at a low level so that fair trade products are available not only to middle class. For those who bear the burden of excessive certification fee, fund is provided by Flow. For example, if the fee is several hundred Hong Kong dollars, a relatively large part of it will be funded by Flow. The move aims to engage more small growers and producers in fair trade movement. Confronted that the economic burden doesn't only come from certification fee and the fact that intermediary distributor derived a certain part of the profits, an appropriate operation by intermediary business is also a main task of fair trade. Transportation and marketing costs are main actual expenditure. Whether fair trade products should ask for a higher price, Anthony talked about his own standard.
因為公平貿易咧就係議程，咁我覺得又合理啦。因為你好明顯咧就係即係用公平貿易咧，佢令到對有啲嘅消費者嘅認同啊，所以增大個利潤。咁但係如果佢其他產品我哋有兩成，公平貿易有兩成嘅時候咧，呢個亦都係一個即係都係可能即係一個。
Anthony also agreed with the reduction of middlemen, but mostly on the production side.
其實話公平貿易嗰中間，即係減少中間嗰個咧，其實最主要係話只係生產者嘅辦法，即係佢即係以前嗰個生產者咧要靠中間人去收購咧，要一個好低嘅價錢收購，然後先賣咗俾嗰啲嘅其他嘅即係 exporter， 即係嗰啲即係好多嘅出口商啊等等嗰啲。但係咧而家公平貿易喺嗰個發達國家裏邊或者發達城市裏邊咧，佢售賣嘅時候咧，其實可能都有好多重。即係一個入口商，可能佢俾一個嘅即係有個所謂嘅分銷商，跟住商再俾零售商，所以可能都要注意，即係喺個銷售裏邊嘅時候咧，隨時都係會。
After reviewing the worldwide disputes of fair trade and flexible local practice, we may be confused about its fairness. As the terminal of the whole process, what do the consumers think, and what should they do in the process of the fair trade movement?
所以喺我個嚟講咧，對公平貿易嘅支持度咧，你睇過10幾年咧不斷增加，如果增加咧越嚟越大啲嘅。咁不過反而我哋都即係有一啲嘅擔心，或者有一啲覺得係需要去思考嘅就係當越嚟越即係支持公平貿易嘅時候咧，但係佢唔係深入去了解成運動嘅即係背後嗰個運作嘅時候，有時就係好似類似話佢咁我哋都擔心公平貿易大家覺得。我買咗公平有個廉潔嘅公平貿易嘅產品，就代表我已經幫到呢個，我做到好事咁我已經即係已經做咗一個良心消費者，咁我就已經唔需要再考慮咗一步去自己定係少改變，咁所以我覺得即係呢方面反而係我哋需要擔心。
When we asked about Mrs. Chan whether she has thought about how much she paid could reach the producers, she said she thought little.
咁我冇咁長，冇咁細緻去諗呢樣嘢咯。因為呢樣嘢嗱因為入邊太多嘅嘢唔上到，運輸費有，同埋佢哋本身開咗間鋪，佢都要有佢個基本嘅 cost 喺度嘛。咁啊呢個樣嘢唔到我呢個少消費者嚟衡量呢樣嘢，當然呢啲係佢哋嘅衡量咯。
But some consumers started to think about how these products come to our hands and what is behind these products, such as Mrs. Wong.
有時我上網會 search 㗎，會睇下佢哋啲喺邊度嚟啦，同埋係真係咪個特地方，同埋佢哋啲人係咪識做呢啲嘢咯？一定要知嘅，如果唔係點幫到佢哋啫。
Joyce and Kathy talked about their concerns about the credibility of fair trade.
都會，因為驚佢可能即係名不副實咁啊。 即係藉住呢個公平貿易呢個名去，其實係呃咗錢嘅，其實唔係幫咗啲窮人嘅，咁樣我哋都唔知。
起碼賠一半俾佢哋。
They suggested that it is better to attach the information on the badge of each Fairtrade products to tell the consumers how much they paid can reach the producers. In the end, back to our question, is Fairtrade fair or not? It does bear some disputes in a global extent, but the local practice of fair circle gives us hope to improve the system. As for the public, we should remember that personal is global. The choice to buy a Fairtrade product provides an opportunity to alleviate someone's poverty. At the same time, instead of blindly buying into a Fairtrade label, we should take a proactive step in supervising its process.
Your action can change the world.